Hello everyone, welcome. I am here, I am alive. Those of you who have been wondering where I've been. Um, Figured I'd make this video. It's been a while now. I think it's time's right to do it. Basically explain why I suddenly disappeared from making videos, where I've been, what I've been doing, so on and so forth. So here goes. One thing I will say before I go into this is don't want anyone to start getting political in the comments or saying anything inappropriate, because that's not what this video is about. It's not what I want this video to become. And yeah, so please, if you do choose to comment, just consider what you're going to say beforehand. Think about it before you hit that reply button. So yeah, right, as you can probably tell without forewarning, there is something potentially controversial in this, and so here goes. Bit awkward to say this, but I'm gonna just come out with it and try and make sense of it afterwards. So basically, the reason I stopped making videos is I received some death threats. Multiple accounts, multiple social media, and essentially what these death threats had an issue with was my Let's Build Jamaica series. The gist of these threats and their issue with me was that as a white person I had no right to make these videos. I didn't understand the Jamaican culture or what these people had been through, and basically if I didn't stop making videos, the perpetrator was gonna basically come after me and my family and kill us, which, you know, that's pretty serious in my eyes. Should say this came just recently after the death of George Floyd, and I don't want this to be related to him though. Although the person who sent, or persons who sent me this message, decided to stay anonymous and simply signed off with Black Lives Matter, I don't want this to be a thing against Black Lives Matter, if that makes sense, because this is obviously an extreme person or persons, and it shouldn't reflect on the movement as a whole, and I don't want people to see that or see it that way. I did report it both to the police and to the respective kind of social medias, and the response I got, basically with everything that had been going on, is basically they didn't want to touch it with a barge pole. It was just too hot of a topic, and yes, I'd received death threats, but basically they said, this person's anonymous, they're more than likely not going to do anything, we'll delete the account, and that will be the end of it. And that's pretty much how it got shrugged off. And whilst, yes, I could have just shrugged it off myself and said, you know what, stuff this, it's someone who's too afraid to even reveal their identity, I'm going to make the videos. But the problem with that is, the videos, for those of you that don't know, I have mentioned it before I think, and certainly my online friends that I used to talk to recently, because I will admit I went completely off grid almost. I tuned into a couple of live streams, but beyond that, stopped watching videos, stopped making videos, stopped participating online, cut off Discord. And anyway, diverging a bit, the reason I make these videos is they are a form of therapy for me. I have suffered with mental health issues in the past, and you know, making these videos, I can't explain why, but they help. And these death threats, they took that away from me. I no longer felt good about making the videos. They didn't help me, so that's why I stopped. So indirectly because of the death threats, but not directly. It was the fallout from those threats that meant I just didn't feel like making videos anymore. But, you know, time's gone on, and I'm kind of getting my head around it more now, and I'm getting back to the stage where I think I'd like to start making videos again. I'm not going to go back into the Let's Build Jamaica series for obvious reasons. Right now, it's just too raw to go back to that series. I do want to get back into Transport Fever again. I should also mention I haven't played a single computer game in all this time either. Every time I geared myself up to, I sat down in front of the PC, and by the time a game loaded in, I was Alt F4 and just getting rid of it again. So I'm kind of feeling like I'm ready to play a game, and depending on what you're watching on the background screen for this video, I don't know what it is yet, I haven't selected. Hopefully that will show that I've managed to play a game, which for me will be kind of a triumph in itself. So anyway, yeah, moving forward, as I say, I would like to get back to making videos, and Transport Fever is always going to be my first love. And I think for now, I'm going to explore just doing smaller projects. So probably 3-4 video kind of things. So either fictional or recreating a real town or city, something that's got a bit of interest to it, something that makes a bit of sense. Or it could be an industry, such as steel industry or something. Just taking the basic raw blocks of the game and expanding, making it all scenic, that kind of thing. Or, as I say, a town that's got some rail history, or I don't know. So, any thoughts on that side of it? Pop them down in the comments. I'll have a read and see if we can come up with some ideas. Anyway, yeah, I think that's pretty much going to be it. I mean, this isn't a long video, and I don't want to waffle on too long. For those of you that did enjoy the series and did miss them, I apologise, but out of necessity, we had to kind of cut it short and take a break. Hopefully you guys are still here and will continue watching videos when I start posting them up. In the meantime, thank you for taking the time to watch this video, and also in advance, thank you for respecting what I said about the comments. If you choose to make them, just moderate them yourselves. Think about what you're saying, if it's potentially controversial. And yeah, that's going to be it for me from this video. So thanks once again for watching, and I'll catch you in the next video. Bye for now.